Dan was getting his health sorted out, and that meant he was starting to run, he was going to the gym, but most of all, he was sorting out his diet. And it was going incredibly well. Lunch and an evening meal, fantastic. But it was the breakfast. The breakfast was the problem because he would always get the calorie or high calorie and high sugar content pastry. So what happened? Well, his morning schedule looked like this. The alarm would go off and he'd hit the snooze button. It would go off a second time, he'd hit the snooze button, and the third time he would actually turn it off and get out of bed and rush to get to work, just about make it. So he'd then go into the coffee shop next door to his office, get a coffee and a pastry. Breakfast is ruined. So what did he do? Well, very, very simply, he, instead of just looking at the problem about taking the pastry, he backtracked and looked for the trigger. So the only thing he changed was he took his alarm clock and he moved it to the other side of the bedroom. So as soon as it went off, he had to physically get out of bed to turn it off. Now, all of a sudden, he's got an extra 20 minutes. So the other thing he did was that before he went to bed, he prepared everything. So breakfast is nice and easy. So now, he gets up, he turns the alarm clock off, he's already out of bed, his breakfast is prepared, and all of a sudden there is no need for the pastry. So what's the point of the story? Very often we look deep into the problems for the solution, whereas what we need to do is step outside and just look at the trigger. Find the trigger, make the changes, everything else works all by itself. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.